Greetings and salutations. During this video, we will be looking at Tokugawa Japan. At the conclusion of this presentation, you should be able to describe who the Tokugawa were and understand the social structure of feudal Japan. Japan is an Asian island nation located in the Pacific Ocean. As an island nation, Japan remained fairly isolated from foreign influences it didn't want, but could still easily participate in trade with other countries. Being an island nation helped shield Japan from invasion, which prevents the Mongols from successfully invading Japan as they did the rest of Asia. Japan was heavily influenced by Chinese culture, but only took certain parts of the culture. This is called selective borrowing. Japanese food, culture, traditions, religion, and even writing were adapted from Chinese influences. Even their fondness for tea comes from China. Where the Japanese differed from the Chinese was in their political makeup. While technically run by an emperor like China, the real power was held by local warlords. Throughout the countryside, supreme military commanders called shogun held the real power. These shogun then divided their lands amongst less powerful military leaders called daimyo. Daimyo controlled these lands but reported to the shogun. These daimyo would control armies of samurai who were fierce warriors similar to the knights in Europe. These samurai were like the police of their day and maintained order throughout feudal Japan, and they swore allegiance to their daimyo and above all else, their shogun. Samurai followed a strict code of behavior called Bushido, or the way of the warrior, and the code emphasized honor, bravery, and absolute loyalty. Beneath the shogun, the daimyo, and the samurai, all three of which were warriors, was everyone else. Peasants, artisans, and merchants made up the bottom rung of Japanese feudal society. So in short, Japanese society looked like this pyramid, with the shogun all the way at the top with the most money and the fewest people, the daimyo just below them, followed by the samurai on the third rung, and then finally the base of the pyramid made up by the peasants, artisans, and merchants, which had the greatest population and the least amount of money. As time went on, conflicts between local daimyo increased, and several powerful daimyo began to unite Japan under the control of fewer rulers. In 1600, Tokugawa Ieyasu manages to defeat his rivals and conquer all of Japan. Shortly thereafter, he is named the shogun of all of Japan. Under Tokugawa, daimyo were expected to spend half of their time in the capital city of Edo, and their families were to live there full-time. This allowed Tokugawa to use them as hostages if need be. Under Tokugawa, only samurai could serve in the military or hold government jobs. Since samurai had to follow the rules of Bushido, it kept them honest and loyal. In addition to these social changes, Tokugawa also ushered in a period of economic growth. Agriculture improved, the population grew, and trade flourished under the Tokugawa shogunate. The Tokugawa shogunate lasted from 1600 until 1868, when Tokugawa Yoshinobu is overthrown. It lends its name to this period in Japanese history. Now it's time to check for your understanding. First, who were the Tokugawa? Next, draw a picture representing the social structure of feudal Japan.